What's good with it? YouTube, it's your boy Big Cash Gaming back here with another gaming video. Today we have part 5 of our Madrid career. I apologize for how I reacted yesterday. They had me going up against Malaga or whatever club that was. On Superstar. Alright, let me check and see if I have my goalkeeper contract. They have Manchester City pack. But what I see, how I feel these days, bro, is like having all these different players, like version of players, is not really worth it, bro. Unless you play on automatic and you could actually see the difference, but like it all depends on how I'm playing. All right. If you want to see the next match, skip 2 minutes ahead. All right, let's get to it. All right, we're playing Sevilla, fourth place Sevilla versus sixth place us, top eight. Let's go. I just
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
I had a backup plan. I'm like, bro, I know I'm gonna face you.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Agume.
Yeah, we gonna see who's belongs in fourth place, bro.
Sao.
Y'all know the game been doing me wrong, bro.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cattell, Sao, pinches it off him. Mela. And it's Rakitic. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Agume. Now it's Sao. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Rakitic. Guiri. Oh, played right into his path. It's Rakitic! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hey, y'all see my Gravio character?
So we're still where we started right now.
Without the mask.
Mela.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Yeah,
Cleared
shit.
without complication. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. He's free. He's had a shot. It's a loose ball. Suso with the clearance.
That's
Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kubo. He's got tall. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torreira. Mela. Kubo. There's the delivery. Cattell. Nicely aimed pass. Agume. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, that's a little loose. Opts to play it back. And it's Suso. And that's been chance to shoot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That is very well defended. Great work on the overlap. Marcao. He shifted it to the flank. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Kubo. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming. Suso. And the counter is on. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Ah, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Mela. Suso. Spread neatly. Shin to shin. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pulls it back. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kubo. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Sao. Can he latch on to this? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's Suso. He's got away. And he was quick to react. Rakitic. Valverde. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the left it goes. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's gone backward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, what can they make of this? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And it's Suso. That's a good ball out wide. Torreira does well to get it back. Guiri. Oh, they can break here. Can he finish? It's there! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Great chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being
Shout out
denied a
to all
clear
you
opportunity, but
people.
it had to be
This
done.
one for y'all. But I pour that nigga down. Yeah, I admit that. Yo,
And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
bro, that nigga fell from fucking goal.
Sevilla get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's had it taken off him. Guiri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's got a shooting chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
En el minuto 83, el dorsal 7.
So the lead now is
After that,
My fan, tactic.
Cattell. Valverde. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Agume. Now Cattell.
yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Guiri. And that's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kubo being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now, he's just misjudged that one. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was on. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto.
Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
In for a header. That's another chance.
I was
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Marcó en el minuto 4 el dorsal 3.
Pamplona breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Rakitic, Torreira, Valverde, nice bit of trickery. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Valverde. He's got away. That's a good run down the left. That's good play. Oh, he's played. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Minuto 11 el dorsal 23.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tosses it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Rakitic. And Guardiol. And it's Rakitic. Torreira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Guerrero. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should. Eder Militao. Valverde. And Torreira. Gets a good foot in there. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Beckham. Lovely bit of skill. Terrific header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Guerrero cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
The center back right here.
Eder Militao. Vardiol. Valverde. And Torreira. Valverde.
Rodrigo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, smashing header! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rodrigo. Budimir. Zaragoza. Oh, that's a key interception. Eder Militao. Guardiola. Mela. For Valverde. Rodrigo. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Guardiola. Zaragoza. He's picked his way through. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. Rakitic. Aim forwards. Budimir. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Pamplona with another corner. Tries a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stood up well to him there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Great work on the overlap. Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. Chance for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well read, nice interception. Valverde being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Valverde now looking to orchestrate a counter. Strong running down that left flank. Picked out brilliantly. Has a go!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. And the shot!
Hey, my bad, child. I wanted to see who I could take that.
Budimir might just make this. Mela. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got Tor. Harmlessly behind.
Or did y'all see that freaking cross move? Look at this cross. Look at this freaking cross. Damn. If that would have landed at his feet right in front of goal, bro, so
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. And that's aimed into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Rakitic. Beckham. Gently done.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together.
Final match of the day, guys. So far, that very fast. Drive it off and then another tile. I feel like another tile is very calm in possession, very good at maintaining possession and the ball forward. In the back position. So it's gonna try David Miller one match. Want to see if he fits into the first team. Want to play Oscar as a this match we can get out of this 30. I also like the inbound right there. Now, for a wide man, it depends on who you have, but they all are very good. That team has 8 more matches to go.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are...
They're not playing with us. They're not
playing. He's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This coach really good.
The game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he skips past his man. Could go all the way here. Platini. Great hit! Platini, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vardiol. Kubo. Kubo stood his ground strongly. Gomez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Modric does really well to win the ball there. He's in space and looking for options. Ruiz de Galarreta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Too long and over the line. Rakitic. And Guardiol. Rakitic. Now Costa Curta. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. But they've got it again.
Yeah, no.
Jaureguisa. Can he spark a counter here? Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've...
Mbappe! Yuri has created one goal already. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Paredes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Modric. Mela. Unai Simon. Will they claim to that? Some front-footed pressing going on here. Kubo gets into some space. Unai Simon is there to take. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Modric. Promising cross. Great chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Berenguer. That is good alertness. Jaureguisa. Nico Williams. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. William. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
No, that's been intercepted. Modric. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gomez wins the duel this time. Yuri. Nico Williams. Platini. Berenguer. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Bilbao can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He rises! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Some good persistent defending here. Gomez. Gurzetta. Berenguer. Williams. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Acrobatic effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. Unai Simon has that under control. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gomez. That's been cut out, well played. Modric. That's a nicely measured pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Vardiol. And it's Rakitic. Now Modric. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Gomez. "75 minutes played. Berenguer.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta. Foot in. Jaureguisa. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rakitic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Big header!
Se
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
DeMarcos. Williams. And it's DeMarcos. Looking for options for movement.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. Madrid desperately searching for the winner here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nico Williams, given the lift of his goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Gurzetta.
Cheated.
Vardiol calmly anticipates. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
All right, that's it for the day. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll catch y'all later.